Welcome to New Sky TV videos. Today I would like to introduce to you gentle stories about love and sweet moments of famous people. The top short drama duo returns. Yuhang and Yuxin team up for the third time to create an intensely ambiguous romance, and blame her for being so good at acting cute is going viral. Young viewers of short dramas have been buzzing about the same title lately. Despite featuring the typical girl-chasing boy plot, it's keeping viewers up late, with comments filled with the corners of their mouths never falter. The key to this drama's popularity lies in its three-parter. Yuhang and Yuxin's third collaboration elevates their chemistry to the highest level in sweet dramas. From campus crushes to workplace romance, the two finally ditch the heartbreaking drama and focus on the sweet moments. In front of the camera, Yuxin tilts her head to smile, and Yuhang instinctively reaches up to stroke her hair. It doesn't sound like acting at all, but rather like the everyday interactions of a real couple. In an interview, the director jokingly admitted, "Some of the impromptu interactions were so sweet I couldn't bear to edit them out." When they looked at each other, the air was sweet. In a recent viral clip, Yuxin tugged on the hem of Yuhang's shirt and gently shook him. "Professor, I really don't know how to do this question." Just this 10-second scene instantly sent the online commentary buzzing with "Who could resist this?" And Yuhang's ears must have been red. Viewers noticed that their three collaborations made their intimate scenes even more natural. The 3-second pause between fingertips while passing coffee in the office, the subtle touch of a shoe in the conference room, every detail embodied the essence of tacit sweetness. Industry insiders analyzed that short dramas are shifting from high-octane conflict to subtle sweetness. The unique chemistry Yuhang and Yuxin have cultivated through their three collaborations perfectly captures the desire for natural sweetness among young people. As one viewer who watched all 10 episodes in a row put it, "They've made me believe that the most moving thing about love isn't the melodramatic and abusive romance, but when you need to make a scene, someone happens to be willing to laugh along." The seeds of rapport were already planted between Yuhang and Yuxin's first two collaborations. In Twilight, he was the taciturn academic, and she was the lively and cheerful junior. In the library scene, she stood on tiptoe to reach a book on the top shelf, and he reached out from behind, trapping her between the bookshelf and himself. The air froze, only the rustling of pages and the mingling of their breaths could be heard. The moment Yuxin's hair brushed Yuhang's chin as she tilted her head slightly, and the close-up of his Adam's apple unconsciously rolling became a classic shot in short play history. In Mulise, Yuxin portrayed the aloof campus beauty, while Yuhang transformed into a dashing, rich young man. The poolside confrontation was truly remarkable. She stood by in a white dress, unflinching despite his relentless pressure. Finally, he leaned over and whispered in her ear, "You win," his voice filled with hopeless doting, allowing the audience to witness the stunning beauty of a lotus emerging from clear water. This time, in blame her for being so good at acting cute, the two skipped the initial break-in period, even their improvisations exuding a natural flow. When the female lead sprains her ankle and the male lead picks her up, Yuxin's ears visibly turn red. This detail, magnified by the close-up shots, coupled with the unmistakable nervousness in Yuhang's taut arms, reveals a reaction that couldn't have been scripted. It's simply instinctive, born from their frequent collaborations. The seamless nature of Yuxin's acting is due to her ability to substitute everyday, subtle gestures for exaggerated performance. When asking the male lead about a report error, she unconsciously scratches the edge of her folder, her tone imbued with just the right amount of grievance, her eyes gleaming with a twinkle. When pushed by her bestie to confess her love, the shy way she lowers her head and purses her lips, followed by a subtle, sly smile, is even more touching than simply saying "I like you." When commenting on this pair, a director in the industry said, "The chemistry between them is very special. They are like mirrors that are most familiar to each other. A slight change in expression can get the most appropriate response." This is the value created by the three-way pairing. When other CPs are still honing their acting skills, they can already easily show the truest form of love in front of the camera. Yuhang completely breaks free from the overbearing CEO stereotype, embodying a sense of clumsy tenderness. He'll secretly become jealous over a compliment from the female lead, but pretend to flip through documents to cover it up. He'll even take a detour to send the female lead home, but insists on saying he's running errands. These subtle, forced composures make the character relatable, reminiscent of a real-life engineering man. Sweet romance dramas often fear melodramatic misunderstandings, but Blame Her for Being So Coquettish eliminates all obstacles, transforming the protagonists into love security guards. The female lead's best friend is a master tactician, inquiring about the male lead's preferences, even down to the detail of iced Americano without sugar. She even orchestrates a chance encounter, pushing the female lead right in front of him before quickly slipping away. The male lead's colleagues are even more effective, their cheerleading phrases like "I'm waiting" easily enough to make him blush from ear to ear, and even their boss joins in on the couple's support. This setting perfectly captures the pain point of contemporary young people's viewing pleasure. Life is exhausting enough, and watching dramas just wants to unwind. The show's supporting cast's actions may seem cheesy, but they resonate with real life, just like a real-life bestie might sniff out your secret crush's itinerary, or colleagues deliberately pairing up flirtatious couples at dinner parties. There's no business intrigue or family ties, all conflicts are resolved in a collective sweetness. The show's sweetness relies not on the industrial saccharine of forced kisses and wall bangs, but on the delicate sugary nuggets embedded in everyday interactions. On a rainy day, the hero pretends to meet the heroine by chance to give her a ride home, and the smile in his eyes as he rolls down the car window is more alluring than "I'll give you a ride." The hero offers her strawberry candy while dimming his computer screen while she's working late. Even the old trope of someone spraining their ankle while moving office supplies is given a fresh spin thanks to the hero's steady gait as he embraces her and the woman's subtle grip on his shirt. These scenes resonate because they recreate heartwarming moments from real relationships. Viewers are commenting in the comments, "Exactly like my boyfriend," proving that this de-dramatized sweetness feels more grounded in reality. Even the close-up of the male protagonist's phone, where he secretly searches for how to make someone happy, brings a knowing smile to young viewers. Who hasn't saved a few easy-to-answer relationship questions in their search box? Comments like "I rely on this to survive after work" are a common in the comments section of Blame Her for Being So Affectionate. The emotional value this drama offers lies in its precise filling of a modern emotional gap, dealing with clients and overtime with report processing during the day, yet craving mindless comforting sweet moments at night. There are no heartbreaking twists or complex settings, it's like a cup of full sugar milk tea, simply relieving fatigue with sweetness. As the cost of real-life relationships grows, the perfect couple and God-given friends of short dramas have become a low-cost solace. While viewers may be aware of the idealistic plot, as one highly rated comment put it, "Knowing is a dream. Who would want to wake up from a half-hour dream of being pampered every night?" Nowadays, every update of Blame Her for Being So Coquettish feels like a sweet explosion. Viewers aren't just following the drama, they're also delving into the details, the way Yuhang instinctively blocks a crowd's arm for Yuxin, the way Yuxin's smiling eyes are the first to look at Yuhang when she hears a cold joke. These spontaneous, unscripted moments weave an impenetrable sugar web that captivates the audience. An industry insider remarked, "The three-part collaboration has forged a dynamic that transcends acting skills but also creates a magnetic connection. One partner's improvisation is met by the other, and their interaction, as natural as breathing, transforms industrial saccharine into a rich, refined wine." This is perhaps the ultimate allure of this top-tier couple. They convince everyone that what flows through the lens is the truest and most moving expression of love.